Councilwoman Cosby.
Thank you very much. From the Fifth Ward, I want to just make everyone aware that there was a light requested at last month's meeting. Two actual street lights were requested in the St. George Avenue area right before Save-A-Lot and the bus stop, where it's very dark. And I've been updated that we have to wait until at least the first week in April before the installation of those two lights are there on the two poles. So just I'm asking everybody to please proceed with caution. And also, I did mention last month that I had met with Roselle Mayor, their police chief, and members of our police department, and we are looking to possibly get a red light that's going to stop the traffic at that location because there were actually 3 deaths there. And tonight in the caucus meeting, I was told that this is not under the purview of the City of Linden's committee because it's a different animal. I think that's what the word that was used. But anyway, it's a state highway, so that's, yay, I didn't have to go through the committee and wait a few years for that. So just wanted to update everybody on that. We also had, this year, we kind of scaled back the Black History program because Councilman Brown mentioned that he wanted to do one citywide, and I'm all for that. It's less work for me. However, I intend and will continue to sponsor through the Civic Association a contest to encourage our children to do creative writing. So we did have our essay contest, and the theme this year was Children Make History Too. And we had some winners, and it was awesome to see them and their creativity. So they were presented with monetary awards through the Rhashonna Cosby Civic Association, which we've been doing that for like 9 years. So I'm looking forward to, I guess the city's cultural committee is going to annually start this year hosting a program, and I'm all for that. Like I said, it's just something that that committee will do moving forward, and I'll just continue to do what I do. I wanted to just announce that the Housing Authority has announced applications. The applications are available, and they have to be picked up at certain hours and submitted in a certain way. If anybody's interested in getting all the details, you can go to my website. You can give me a call at 908-718-7933, and I can send you that, or you can email me, and I'll forward you the email from the Housing Authority. This is for seniors 62 or older, or people who are disabled. So these apartment complexes have the waiting list now open. Also, I wanted to just mention a couple of events happening. We have trying to do the ones that are most present. So we're going to have, on March the 1st, School 8 is going to have a vendor fair and a bingo night. That's at like 6:30 at school number 8, and it's for their PTA. Then you're going to have, on March 9th and on March the 16th, from 11 to 1, on Summit Terrace at the Field House, it's going to be the Hooked on Fishing, Not on Drugs, open registration for children ages 5 through 18. So it's a sport. Fishing is a sport. This is our 4th year, and I'm grateful to have a partner in Mrs. Sandy Jackson. She and I are both trained leaders, and we're looking forward to having additional volunteers get trained to help us. So this is going to be the 4th year, and any child who wants to participate is encouraged to come between 11 and 1 on the 9th and the 16th at the Field House at Wilson Park. I did that. This Friday is School for PTO's free movie night. So if you wanted to just go see, I think it's, I forgot the name of the movie. Anyway, it's a good movie, so come to the movie. It's 5:30 is the PTO meeting, and then the movie is going to start after that. Again, it's totally free, but concessions are going to be available for purchase. And the Lions Club Fish Fry saved the date. If anybody has been to the Lions Club Fish Fry, you know it's an awesome event. And the Lions Club supports a number of causes. And that is going to be on April the 12th at the Gregorio Center. If anybody needs tickets, let me know. It's $18 for adults, $9 for children. And if you want to pay at the door, it's $20. And I have tickets if anyone needs them. What else do I have? I just want to make sure I check off my list, might not get this chance. I think that's it, but I do want to comment that I was grateful to the police department and the mayor because a lot of times we don't recognize our neighbors, and that you all know that I've been doing Neighbor of the Year for a number of years now, and people appreciate that you appreciate them. And I know that I can't do what I do without my neighbors. So I just thought that it was really nice to see residents from different parts of the city being recognized for their efforts. And it's not just for public safety, it could be for anything that they do. You know, we have a lot of good neighbors, and I see a lot of people from Facebook in this room. So I'm just gonna applaud you all for coming and keeping to your word, because let me tell you something. Facebook and keyboard bullies are a thing. They don't affect me because, you know, I mean, I just do understand that it's a thing, social media, but used wisely, it's also a tool. So I'm glad to see you guys are here, and just keep coming to the meetings, because we appreciate you and we work for you at the end of the day. And I think that's all I have. But visit the website, because I know a lot of times some of my stuff doesn't get published on the city site, or it doesn't get, you know, put up in a timely manner. And now that we're losing a neutral party, I think that, you know, for all intents and purposes, if I want to get anything out, I'm going to encourage everyone to please go to Rhashonna.com just to get the information. And that concludes my report.